toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to DeKalb, Illinois, and home to the Northern Illinois Huskies. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Kent State Golden Flashes, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Northern Illinois Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Northern Illinois about to kick it off as we get things started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Golden Flashes offense is on the field for the first time today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can... guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. Be interesting to see what they do today.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
Pass the first down marker and still running. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, it was an outstanding run by the back there, but how about the blocking? Not just by the offensive line, David. His receivers were downfield getting a hat on a hat, too.
Everybody getting in on the action. 3rd down and 10, running the football, getting the first down. That surprised everyone in the building.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Working that wide receiver screen. The defense will converge, and out of bounds he goes at the 40.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat on hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. And the Golden Flashes look to keep this drive humming. Quick completion to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Line getting set on 2nd down. Pulls it and fires to the left. Breaks into the open. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. The Golden Flashes have it with a 1st and goal. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And that's such a difficult thing to ask your quarterback to run the RPO, stick it in the belly to run it back, turn, throw it really, really quickly. And you could tell maybe rushed it a little bit too much, and that was the reason it was an inaccurate throw.
And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. And they'll try it again after getting nothing on second down. It's 3rd and goal from the 3. Trying to pound it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
He'll start the return inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So Northern Illinois' offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. That they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. On the move, it's great. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15.
And that quarterback knew the counter run was going to work on that play because he counted the box defensively before the snap. He saw that he had an advantage in numbers and
headed to the end zone. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. A first down run in the red zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Kent State.
wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
14, Northern Illinois, 0.
Let's see what he can do with the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Running back searching for a hole. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
The Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. The give to the back. Oh, better look out. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll give it to the back. Running into the open space. Got enough for the first down and wants more. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. They'll run the option. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Golden Flashes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the option. Now the toss. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. Been showing them the run, now they'll throw it. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Golden Flashes. Quick strike through the air for the score. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the second quarter yet, and this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
That's the end of the period, and Kent State is out front. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. With the catch, it's Givens.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
And the Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Leaves it with the running back. Runs through the tackle. There he goes. Just dismissing tackles. Touchdown, Huskies. He would not be denied.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, a colossal top 5 matchup. Let's fill you in on what's going on. Wake Forest is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point, but look at that score. This is a close game. They're up by 7 over Oregon. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. The only way to do it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Got the first down and more. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39, a pickup of 15. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now first down from the 39. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Right back to him on the ground. Inside the 45. On the move at the 30. There he goes. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Kent State.
Number 20.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
Here he comes with the return. Rams him with the stiff arm. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
And I love this because you got second and really, really long. And what's the idea of the offensive coordinator? Get third and manageable. Nice job getting the run. Not only a positive run, shoot, you almost got the first down. Now you're set up for good success on third down.
A strike downfield. Touchdown, Golden Flashes. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads to the right. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Poe. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Givens. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. Northern Illinois back to work after picking up the first down. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the tight end. It's caught. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. Punts it out of the air. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. Second down coming up. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Now facing a third and long. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. It'll be 3rd and long. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. It's complete to the right. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's 4th down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away.
On to kick it away.
That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. This has been an impressive first half, and Jesse, they'd love nothing better than to tack another one on before the break.
And why would they want to stop at this point? Everything they've dialed up, they've been able to execute throwing and running the football, David.
And how critical is it for this defense to get a stop down right now before the half? They can create some momentum on their side by getting a stop before the half.
Using his legs, it's great. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And they say a quarterback's best friend is a good run game and a good running back. I think he agrees. Over 150 yards on the day. I don't even think I need a quarterback the way he's been running the football all game long.
And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down.
He's brought down.
So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll leave it with the lone back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Sends it back in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. It's complete. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10. New set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Looking to scramble. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the 1st down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's great. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Off play action. Unleashes to the end zone. It's caught downfield. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They want to throw it. Zings it complete to the right. Touchdown, Kent State! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
Northern Illinois, 7.
Coming out with it, it's Bond. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Golden Flashes will boot it away to start the 2nd half.
Northern Illinois, 7.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. Nothing went right in that first half, in the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you've got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Wide open on the right. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick pass on the jet motion. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Huskies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll try the counter. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Now on 4th down. The field goal unit. And this one is anything but routine. A 48-yard attempt from the right hash. And he had plenty of leg and kept it just straight enough. That right upright to get it through. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge. On the move from inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Hunter. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver, running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on 4th down. They'll send the tight end in motion. Needs it to keep this drive alive. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And listen, obviously, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on 4th down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in him. That time they weren't able to come up with it. Curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves on.
Makes the grab. It's given. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick 6. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
Pocket breaking down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
First down for the offense.
The give headed toward right tackle. Ran through the contact. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. And the golden flashes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You can skin the cat a lot of different ways. You're just trying to get enough yards to pick up that first down. It's not the dive man. It's not the quarterback. He makes the right read, pitches it out, and he's just able to get enough to keep these sticks moving.
And he'll be stopped for no gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter is coming up. That's the end of the period, and Kent State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Rides the back on the option, the give. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. The golden flashes come to the line with a new set of downs. Hand off from the shotgun. Turning it on. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. And the golden flashes kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Offense gets set for 2nd down. They want that clock to run. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. The golden flashes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. To the ground to try to move the chains. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. And the golden flashes didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Let's go. The option look. He'll toss it. And the defense makes the tackle, but not before he gets down to the 2. The ball is spotted at the 2. They can get a first down without getting a touchdown. They'll go for it here on 4th and short. The offense changing the play.